Change begins when we become aware of the unconscious habits, thoughts, and emotions that dominate our lives. Most people wake up every day and think the same thoughts, perform the same actions, and experience the same emotions. By doing so, they recreate the same life day after day. We become prisoners of our own habits, believing that we are our thoughts and feelings, when in reality, they are just patterns we've rehearsed for years. If you want to change your life, you must break free from this cycle. To truly change, you must start by becoming aware of your own mind. Pay attention to the thoughts you think and the emotions you feel. Are they aligned with the future you want, or are they rooted in the past? Most of us live in survival mode, reacting to external circumstances and letting the environment dictate how we feel. But the truth is, we don't have to wait for something external to change in order to feel differently. We have the power to change how we think and feel from within, and this is the foundation of transformation. The mind and body are intricately connected. When you feel a certain way, your body sends signals to your brain, reinforcing those emotions. This creates a loop, a cycle of behavior that becomes our identity. If you're living in fear, anxiety, or stress, your body becomes conditioned to expect those feelings, even when there's no external threat. To break this cycle, you must first disrupt the pattern. The way to do this is through mindfulness and intention. Meditation is one of the most powerful tools for transformation. It allows you to step outside the habitual thoughts and emotions that dominate your mind. When you meditate, you stop identifying with your body and your environment. You enter a state where you can connect with something greater than yourself, a field of infinite possibilities. In this space, you are no longer limited by your past or defined by your current circumstances. You become the creator of your future. To create a new reality, you must rehearse it in your mind. Visualize the life you want as if it's already happening. Feel the emotions you would feel if you were already living that life. Gratitude, love, joy, and abundance are powerful emotions that elevate your energy and align you with a higher state of being. When your mind and emotions are in alignment, your body responds as if the experience has already occurred. This is how you begin to rewire your brain and recondition your body to a new future. Every time you make a conscious effort to think greater than your environment, you break the chains of the past. Each time you resist the urge to react to an old trigger, you are teaching your body that you are no longer a slave to your emotions. This process takes discipline, awareness, and commitment, but the rewards are immense. As you change your thoughts and feelings, you begin to change your energy. And as your energy changes, your reality changes. Transformation is not about trying harder or pushing against the old. It's about surrendering to a new way of being. It's about becoming so in love with your vision for the future that it consumes your thoughts and feelings. When you truly believe in your vision, you don't need external validation. You trust the process, knowing that the universe is responding to the energy you emit. The journey of change is not always easy, but it's worth it. You may face resistance from your own mind, your environment, and even the people around you. But every step forward is a victory. Every moment of awareness is a breakthrough. And as you continue on this path, you will discover a version of yourself that is limitless, powerful, and connected to the infinite. This is how you change your life, not by looking outward, but by going inward. When you master your mind and emotions, you unlock the door to a life of unlimited potential. So start today. Choose a new thought, a new feeling, and a new way of being. Commit to becoming the creator of your own reality, and watch as your life transforms before your eyes. The power to change your life begins within you. Every thought, every emotion, and every action creates the reality you experience. Most of us live as victims of our circumstances, trapped by habits and patterns that keep us reliving the same experiences day after day. We wake up in the same routine, think the same thoughts, and feel the same emotions, all while expecting life to change. But true change requires us to break free from the known and step into the unknown. Your thoughts are not just fleeting ideas. They are powerful forces that shape your reality. If you continually think about your problems, you are tuning your mind and body to that familiar frequency. This repetition wires your brain to the past, reinforcing the same feelings and behaviors. And those emotions, whether they are stress, fear, or doubt anchor you to the very experiences you wish to escape. If you want to change your life, you must begin with your thoughts. You must learn to think beyond your environment, beyond your current circumstances, and beyond your limiting beliefs. The future you desire exists as a possibility in the quantum field, but you must align your energy, thoughts, and emotions with it. This is not wishful thinking. It is a process of tuning yourself to a new reality. When you practice thinking greater than how you feel, you begin to recondition your body to a new mind. This requires discipline. It requires intention. You must decide each day to become someone new, to think in ways you've never thought before, and to feel emotions that align with the future you wish to create. Gratitude, love, and joy are not just feelings. They are frequencies that open the door to new possibilities. The challenge is not in desiring change, but in becoming the change. To break the habit of being yourself, you must go beyond the autopilot mode of living. Meditation is one of the most effective tools for this transformation. It allows you to disconnect from the external world and enter the inner world where true change begins. In this state of being, you can rehearse new thoughts, emotions, and behaviors until they become familiar, until they become you. When your thoughts align with your intentions and your emotions reflect your desired future, the universe responds. This is not magic. It is the law of cause and effect. The energy you project determines the reality you attract. But remember, the greatest obstacle is often yourself. The mind will resist change because it craves the familiar. You must persist, even when it feels uncomfortable. Transformation is not a moment. It is a process. It requires patience and consistency. But with each step forward, you are rewiring your brain, retraining your body, and rewriting your story. You are not bound by your genes, your past, or your circumstances. You are the creator of your life, and the possibilities are limitless. So, begin today. Choose your thoughts with care. Align your emotions with the life you wish to live. Commit to becoming the best version of yourself, and the world around you will begin to shift. You are powerful beyond measure, and the life you dream of is waiting for you to claim it. Change begins with the realization that you are not your past. You are not defined by the thoughts you think every day, the habits you repeat, or the emotions you've allowed to dominate your life. True transformation occurs when you step outside the familiar patterns that have shaped your identity. To do this, you must become conscious of your unconscious self. You must start to notice the thoughts that run unchecked, the beliefs you hold on to, and the emotions you've memorized as part of your personality. It takes courage to observe these patterns without judgment, to see them for what they are, just programs running in your subconscious mind. Once you become aware, the next step is to break the habit of being yourself. This is not an easy process because your body has been conditioned to a certain way of thinking and feeling. When you decide to change, your body resists. It craves the familiar, even if that familiarity keeps you stuck in stress, fear, or self-doubt. But this resistance is the gateway to your freedom. It is in those moments of discomfort, when your mind and body scream for you to stay the same, that you have the greatest opportunity to rewrite your story. To truly change your life, you must become clear about what you want. This isn't about making a wish list or setting vague goals. It's about connecting to the feeling of your future before it arrives. When you imagine your desired reality with clarity and intensity, you begin to rewire your brain to match that vision. Your brain doesn't know the difference between a real experience and one you vividly imagine. So when you practice feeling the emotions of your future, gratitude, joy, abundance, you start to condition your body to believe that future is already happening. This is not daydreaming. This is deliberate creation. The next step is to act as if your future is already here. This means showing up every day as the person you want to become. It means aligning your thoughts, behaviors, and emotions with your vision. When you act in alignment with your future self, you send a clear signal to the universe. You are ready to receive. But this requires discipline. You must remain greater than your environment, greater than the circumstances that try to pull you back into old ways of being. You must learn to live in the unknown, to trust that your efforts are creating ripples that will return to you in ways you cannot yet see. Meditation becomes a powerful tool in this process. When you meditate, you disconnect from the external world and tune into the internal one. You quiet the mind, calm the body, and open the door to infinite possibilities. In this state of stillness, you can access the quantum field, a realm of unlimited potential. It is here that you plant the seeds of your future. By repeatedly entering this state, you strengthen your connection to your vision and dissolve the energetic ties to your past. Transformation is not about fixing yourself. It's about discovering the infinite potential that already exists within you. You are more than your body, your circumstances, and your limitations. You are a powerful creator, capable of shaping your reality through intention and elevated emotion. The life you want is not somewhere outside of you. It exists within you, waiting for you to call it forth. So the choice is yours. Will you remain a prisoner of your past, repeating the same patterns and expecting different results? Or will you take the bold step to become the architect of your future? The path to change is not easy, but it is simple. Awareness, intention, and action. These are the keys to a new life. Begin today and watch as the world begins to reflect the greatness you've always carried within. The most important thing we need to understand about life is that we are the creators of our own reality. Every thought we think, every emotion we feel, and every decision we make is shaping the direction of our lives. Most of us live by the same routines, the same emotions, and the same patterns of thinking every single day. And because of that, our lives never change. We wake up, we think the same thoughts, we feel the same emotions, and we make the same choices. Those choices lead to the same behaviors, and those behaviors create the same experiences. Over time, those experiences create the same feelings, and we get trapped in a cycle of predictability. What we need to understand is that if we want to change our lives, we must first change our state of being. Our thoughts are the language of the brain, and our feelings are the language of the body. Together, they create our state of being. When we think a thought, we send a signal to the brain. That signal releases chemicals that trigger emotions in the body. Those emotions then reinforce the original thought, creating a loop. If you're thinking negative thoughts, you're producing chemicals of stress. And if you're feeling stress, you're more likely to think negatively. That's how we get stuck in a cycle of fear, anxiety, or self-doubt. But here's the truth. The brain doesn't know the difference between a thought that you think in your head and an experience you're having in the external world. If you close your eyes and vividly imagine something, your brain and body begin to believe that it's real. That's the power of visualization. When you focus your attention on something, you're training your brain to recognize opportunities in your environment that align with your intention. This is where the magic happens. If you want to change your life, you must begin to think greater than your environment. You must stop being defined by the circumstances around you and start living by a vision of the future. You need to practice rehearsing that vision every single day in your mind. You need to see it, feel it, and believe in it as if it's already true. The more you do this, the more you're rewiring your brain to think in new ways. You're breaking the habit of being yourself and creating a new version of you. But it's not just about thinking differently. You also need to feel differently. You need to cultivate elevated emotions like gratitude, joy, love, and inspiration. Why? Because those emotions are the energy of creation. When you feel gratitude for something that hasn't even happened yet, you're signaling to your body and brain that your future is already here. This changes your state of being and aligns you with the reality you want to create. This isn't about wishful thinking or daydreaming. It's about taking control of your inner world. It's about becoming so familiar with the future you want to create that it becomes your new default state. And as you embody that new state of being, you begin to draw experiences, people, and opportunities into your life that match it.